Apple has recently released a new iPhone, and the price is
$999. An iPhone 15 Pro Max featuring the new 5x telephoto camera will start at $1199.
Well, I think you saw the presentation, and I have no intention of repeating it. The topic I would like to cover today has been a great concern for many people wondering if Apple is a new type of a luxury brand. Numerous articles claiming that Apple isn't a tech company anymore, that it wants us to believe it's luxury, and that Apple is the first of its kind in the brand new category make you question yourself. The prices on Vision Pro, Gold Apple Watch, Mac Pro and Pro Display XDR only reassure this imaginative luxury status.
Apple Vision Pro starts at $3499.
Mac Pro will start at $59.99. Pro Display XDR will be $49.99 for the display itself. And the Nano Texture version will be $59.99. The Visa mount adapter will be $199 and the Pro stand $999.
Some reporters even take it too far, grossly mixing up every possible term that's associated with the higher price levels and writing, the goal is to reposition Apple as premium mass-market luxury brand. Wow, and I thought 3-in-1 belonged only on certain shampoo bottles. So let's examine it step by step and find out if Apple is a luxury brand. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Lisa. This is Stolbova Brand, Luxury Strategy Explained. I share weekly insights on luxury branding, so hit the subscribe button and let's begin. What is luxury? To decide if something is or is not luxury, we must first define what we mean when we say luxury and draw a line between it and other close terms. As we know, luxury and mass market are the two opposite poles. Mass market consists of a broad audience and offers easily accessible and affordable products that cater for everyday needs. Whereas luxury market targets only 1 to 3% of the most affluent customers and offers products of exceptional quality, in essentials or objects of virtue that are not affordable nor accessible. It is very important to understand that while mass market is a purely economic term, the word luxury is more complex since it involves cultural, technological and sociological aspects. That is why luxury is never defined by the price. Making your product expensive won't automatically make it luxury. It is also the reason why you can already guess that Vision Pro, Mac Pro and Pro Display XDR are not luxury products just because they are expensive. But even the exceptional quality of these products doesn't make them luxury, as the most compelling presentations help you rationalize the high price with unbelievable yet engaging use cases. However, luxury doesn't have a straightforward correlation between the price and the quality, because most of its value is virtual, and from some point you won't get more advanced features with increasing price. That is why luxury is called superlative. It is out of comparison and can't be better or worse than anything else. It is the best and the only. It is not a necessity, yet desirable. However, this scalable system works well with the premium segment located closer to luxury than to mass market. Premium brands adopt best practices from the luxury segment in terms of high quality, exceptional attention to customer experience, and elevated status. But they remain way more accessible and compare features, quality and price of their products with each other. They also stick to the value for money mindset, providing additional physical features with each tier upgrade. What's even more interesting, luxury operates on drastically different strategy opposed to the traditional marketing that we often perceive as built on common sense. Premium brands don't have to break rules of traditional marketing, as it works fine for them, but luxury brands must reverse everything we know about it. Now, when we have this mind map drawn, you will learn 5 main reasons why Apple is mostly located here and not there. First, brand myth. The first and the most important thing that sets luxury brands apart is the brand myth. All luxury brands have a brand myth at their core. It is a unique storytelling mechanism that accumulates the stories of creation, found in details, employee and customer stories, company's heritage and vision for the future. And though it seems like Apple has a myth, We must not confuse strong associations and image with the brand myth. Imagine successful young creative people with a cup of iced latte working remotely from the coffee shop on their MacBooks in marketing, UX design, or content creation. Or Instagram bloggers filming their aesthetic get ready with me morning routines on their iPhone. Sounds familiar, right? But all these associations are concentrated around user stories. Although we picture a very distinct and detailed lifestyle associated with Apple, these associations do not provide the depth and complexity of the brand myth. It is much like the difference between a fairy tale and the actual myth. Apple only tells us fairy tales. Second, physical accessibility. All luxury brands construct barriers to prevent non-customers from interacting too often with their brand and getting a false sense of ownership. Try to remember where you can buy a Louis Vuitton bag. Only in brand stores and from authorized luxury retailers like department store Bloomingdale's. While you can easily walk out of Walmart with a brand new iPhone. This physical inaccessibility goes even further, as you might wait up to 5 years for certain Ferrari models or Hermès Birkin bags. And if you want to learn more about barriers luxury brands construct, watch a video I did earlier dedicated to this topic. As for Apple, there are no artificial barriers for you to get one of their products. On the contrary, they make it as easy as possible. Third, affordability. The third fundamental difference from luxury brands would be affordability. Now, I know many of Apple products cost like you should only eat cup noodles for months to buy anything, but they are not expensive enough to be considered luxury. And I know I said before, luxury is never defined by the price. Let me explain. The anti-law of luxury marketing says luxury sets the price. Price doesn't set luxury. It means that making a product expensive won't make it luxury, but luxury products can't cost too little because it will undermine their status, myth, and perceived value. And there is a study published in Harvard Business Review that compares median monthly income of American households with the cost of Apple products. And it turns out that the average person can easily afford most mobile devices and even a MacBook with just a little budget management. There are currently 1.46 billion active iPhone users in the world. It's almost 2 in 7 people. But how many of your friends have Hermès bags? Probably none, because luxury brands target high net worth individuals. That's only about 3% of the population. And to protect this exclusivity, luxury brands must also constantly raise the entry level by increasing the average price of the product range. This reminds me of an interesting infographic I saw once on the web that illustrates how Louis Vuitton continues to raise prices way more than accounting for inflation for 100 years, while Apple introduces several entry-level products to make it easier to become a part of the ecosystem. These products are iPhone SE, AirPods, Apple Watch SE, and they even attempted to launch a plastic version of iPhone 5C, but it didn't go so well. This tactic attracts only those customers who passionately desire to be a part of successful and trendy Apple Club, but erodes the exclusive feeling for affluent clients, revoking Apple's luxury status. Another interesting aspect of affordability is its perception. Luxury brands must be perceived as more expensive than they actually are, because it enforces their status and desire among clients and spectators. It also increases the virtual value of the brand, as you get more recognition with an Hermès bag if everyone thinks it's twice as expensive as you got it. But Apple sticks to the traditional mass market tactics here, making the perceived price less than it actually is by showcasing the lowest price on the most default models. The same HBR study I mentioned earlier says that adding memory upgrade, annual cost of subscriptions, applications, and other necessary utilities for real-life use makes the iPhone and Apple Watch bundle way less affordable than it appears. 4. Flaws. Apple is well known for their perfectionism in user experience with software and hardware design. The iconic presentation of the first iPhone shows how meticulously they polished every detail of the multi-touch technology. Steve Jobs proudly says,
"Who wants a stylus? You have to get them and put them away and you lose them. Yuck. Nobody wants a stylus. So let's not use a stylus."
And sets the trend for the whole company, not to be the first, but the best, the most honed and refined. However, as strange as it sounds, luxury brands must have flaws in their designs. It makes luxury products distinctive, highlights their authenticity and handcrafted nature. The flaws are like fingerprints of an artist, increasing the desire by adding charm and character, unique creation story, contributing to the brand myth. 5. Dominate the client. Luxury brands often demonstrate their superiority to their customers, educating and guiding them on what to think, how to wear and style their products. They dictate the terms of how you buy it, what you can and can't do with it. It seems once you exchanged your money for goods, you can do whatever you want with it, because it's only yours. But luxury brands insist they still own a part of each sold product, called brand. Thus, Ferrari forbids their customers reselling the cars at the first year of ownership, as well as changing the color and tuning the car in any way. At some point, Apple was dominating their clients in a similar way, offering only 2 colors and limiting customization options to the minimum. But as the time moved on, things changed, and now we can almost make a rainbow out of iPhone colors. And with the recent regulations change that made Apple swap Lightning cable for standard Type-C, the brand became even less dominant and more accessible. These were the 5 main reasons why Apple isn't a luxury brand, although it may seem like one. It is a typical premium brand that adopts the best practices of a luxury brand, but offers you flexibility in several quality for money options. Apple excels at customer service and experience, making the usage seamless once you enter an ecosystem. It is about comfort and polishing advanced technology. However, it lacks the key factors that make luxury so desirable and so hard to reach. But there is a certain point in time when Apple could have become a luxury brand. Write down in the comments if you believe that Apple could have been a luxury brand. And what would you like to learn about luxury brands next? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and ring the bell button, so you won't miss the next video on Thursday.